you've done some extraordinary things with yourself. I mean, you really have.
Some crazy things.
Yeah, some crazy things. But all for entertainment and not, I mean, it's interesting because it is entertainment, but it's also entertainment and sort of educating people the boundaries of what the mind can force the body to do. You know, like the one we did where you're frozen in ice?
Yeah.
Like, that's basically just you
standing
and using breathing techniques and your mind to deal with that situation. How long was that for?
I think 63 hours.
Yeah, that's a long time.
But my brain tweaked at 55 hours.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You probably weren't sleeping, right?
No, you can't.
Right, so there's probably a lot of the brain tweaking is just from that.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you imagine?
I think that plus the extreme conditions.
Yeah. Extreme cold and lack of sleep, and you're standing up.
And I had edema, my ankles had blown up.
Oh, I could imagine. Even just standing still for 60
Yeah, see how happy
hours.
I am?
Yeah, you look super happy. You're probably hallucinating.
That does look like the beginning. That's hallucination right there.
Yeah.
That's where I'm hallucinating.
What did you see?
Everything.
Like what?
My mother was in the ice talking to me.
Whoa.
Then my girlfriend was in the ice talking to me. And time moved completely different. It was crazy.
Whoa.
But kind of amazing at the same time.
Wow.
Yeah, but kind of horrific.
I can imagine.
The way I explained it was like having nightmares with my eyes open.
Wow.
I think your brain is doing anything it can to trick you to try to quit so you can go to sleep.
Considering all the things you've done, you're in remarkably good condition.
Time will tell. But
I mean, you're walking around, you're
right.
talking, everything's fine. I mean,
hopefully you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you decide what you're going to do with these kind of things? What makes you comfortable? I think I'm going to stick an ice pick through my hand.
I think that started early on. There was a magician named Harry Anderson that used to do needle through arm, and it was like a fake arm thing, stuck it together, and it looks like it's going through. And I heard about a kid that can take a bicycle spoke and put it through. And I was like, that, and I think I was like, that could probably really be done. What I didn't realize was basically your blood, it coagulates so based on time. So if you push this through, again, I don't want to give anybody lessons on this stuff is not good to do at all. But with time, I think when you pull it out, you just don't bleed unless you go through the wrong side and hit something. But
yeah. When last time we poked the ice pick through your arm, we hit a nerve, right? We had to back it out and do it again.
Yeah,
and
it was
bleeding
not good.
internally.
And it bubbled up.
Yeah, not good.
Yeah.
You just pick. So is that just a luck thing? Like you miss, or you just don't know exactly where to push it through?
No. What happened was normally I think I go in from this side and out, but because you were sitting here and I wanted you to push it, I think we went in the opposite direction.
Oh.
And I think that's what went wrong.
Oh.
For some reason, I thought it would be okay.
Jesus. Well, how long did that one take to heal up from?
I mean, that was fine because it was just the arm. It wasn't like it wasn't nerve or anything. Yeah.
It seemed like you were hitting nerve, though.
Well, we stopped and we started again, didn't we? Did we start and stop again?
Yeah, we stopped and we found a new hole. And we tried again.
Yeah, exactly. You're going through the
way.
That's right. That's what went wrong. Yep.
Yeah. Yikes.
Yep. And I always go in the other direction.
What is the difference though? If it's the same spot?
I don't know. Maybe.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's probably how to do it yourself.
Well, no,
right?
but I let the audience do it when they come on stage. I let them pick a spot. Yeah.
How many times have you stuck an ice pick through your arm?
Oh my, so many. And
100?
through the hand, way more. Thousands.
Thousands?
Yes. And through both hands. I had to stop with my hand because I was getting the scar tissue and it was becoming really hard to push the ice. But this is something nobody should do. It's just not good when things go wrong.
Yeah, I would imagine.
Yeah.
I would imagine that's a real problem.
But I like those things that just seem impossible, but there's an actual science to it.
Who was the guy who would take thin swords and shove them through his lungs.
Yeah, Mirandayo. I have not done that, and I'm never going to do that.
Don't
one.
do that.
Yeah,
he
no.
died doing that, didn't he?
No. So
No?
what happened? Well, normally he would have a rapier pushed through by a doctor, and he would jog with these rapiers through his body, through his lungs, right through the middle. And I think what happened was he became very overconfident and thought he could do anything, and he swallowed a needle, like an ice pick sized needle. He swallowed it and thought he was going to like push it through, and when he went to sleep it was still inside of him, and it ruptured his heart, and then he bled out and died.
Oh God.
Yeah, I think he started to get so cocky with what his body could do. Yeah.
So this is the guy.
Yeah.
Now, how does one do that? I mean, if he's got
they said he had tuberculosis, and so the way his body recovered it, it doesn't. Nobody really knows, but I know scientists and doctors. They all thought it wasn't real. They thought it was a trick. So it took forever for them to even think it was real.
Oh, it goes sideways. Oh, that's right. I forgot this one. So he's going through his fucking intestines.
Yeah, he was the human pincushion.
And that's a doctor? Boy, that doctor. What about do no harm, fella? That is so insane. So he's got
I mean, it's insane that he could control.
So did he go through his arms as well? Is that why his bandages?
I don't know. But it's insane that he could control it because, obviously when people get stabbed,
and now he's going to do an X-ray? Is that what he's doing?
And look at the holes in his back.
He's got holes all through him. Oh, God, dude.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That guy's got so many holes in him.
Yeah, it's crazy.
The doctors have to examine. Yes, it's a regular sword.
Thick rapier, by the way.
Yeah, and then they eat.
And like the water comes out.
Oh, God. No, don't do that one.
Mm-mm. Well, but I don't just go randomly do things. I start carefully, methodically, slow. I have not magicians surrounding me. I have doctors and I have, people that are the best in the world that do these things. And there's a slow learning curve. You just never see it. So, but that one to me, I was like, no, it's not worth the risk.
Has anybody else done that other than that guy?
I don't think so. Not intentionally.
Stick to cards, bro. Cards are amazing. Why fuck around with other
Cards
things?
are amazing.
They're amazing.
They are amazing.
They are amazing.
Yeah.
Sleight of hand.
Yeah.
Skills.
Yeah.